When we hear the words Ottoman harem, many imagine a paradise of silk, music, and romance. But the truth is far darker. The harem was less a sanctuary of love and more a political machine, a place where power, intrigue, and fear determined who survived and who vanished. The Ottoman harem reached its height in the 16th and 17th centuries, particularly during the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent. At its peak, the Topkapi Palace housed hundreds of concubines, many brought in as slaves through war, tribute, or purchase. These women were often between the ages of 12 and 20, trained in music, etiquette, and language to please the sultan, and more importantly, to strengthen the dynasty. But behind the shimmering curtains, the competition was ruthless. Every concubine dreamed of becoming the sultan's favorite, or better yet, the mother of a future sultan. This was known as the Valide Sultan system, where the mother of the reigning sultan wielded enormous influence. Women like Harems Sultan, Roxelana, who became Suleiman's legal wife, reshaped politics from within the harem walls. Others, like Kösem Sultan, effectively ruled the empire for decades through their sons and grandsons. These were exceptions, but their rise only highlights how brutal the system was for everyone else. What happened to the women who failed to rise? Many were quietly married off to loyal officials, almost like rewards or political tools. But others met darker fates. A particularly cruel practice was çuvallama, being sewn into a sack and drowned in the Bosphorus. This wasn't a rumor, it was Ottoman law. Concubines who became politically inconvenient or suspected of betrayal could be disposed of without scandal. One chilling example comes from the reign of Sultan Ibrahim I in 1648, when it is recorded that 280 women of the harem were executed in a single night on suspicion of disloyalty. Imagine it, hundreds of lives erased in silence, their only tomb the cold waters of the Bosphorus. And yet, to foreign visitors, the harem appeared enchanting. European ambassadors described it as exotic, mysterious, a place of luxury. They rarely saw its cruelty. In fact, most never even entered the inner chambers. They relied on rumors, painting a picture that still shapes Western imagination today. But if we strip away that fantasy, the harem was not paradise. It was a gilded cage, a prison where women fought for survival, where power could elevate you to queen, or condemn you to the sack. We ought to find this contrast haunting. The same palace that gave us powerful figures like Roxelana and Kösem also buried countless nameless women, forgotten by history. That's the true story of the Ottoman harem, not a tale of beauty, but of ambition, fear, and the terrible cost of survival.